I wanted to address right now was one of the more recent questions around negotiating salary, particularly negotiating salary during an interview. If you're applying for a particular job or an internship, before walking in, you should already have a good idea of what the range is for your experience. So if you're doing a summer internship and the range is $18 to $22 and you're offered $15, you might raise a question. So you want to have a good bit of that before you walk in. And so then you can begin to determine at the right time. So this is the salary question comes in a particular sort of flow and exchange in the dialogue. And then again, you see where the offer is relative to what you know ahead of time. And you'll always get an offer in writing that you can look at. If it's offered, it's not what you expected. Salary is a very specific way to negotiate, and certainly it's worth talking about, particularly if you think that you add more to the position, or as you've learned about the position and you've gone through the hiring process, you realize that your background is going to solve an additional set of problems for the company, and that you understand what the value is. So not just that you're going to solve a problem, but you're going to solve an important problem which will bring measurable quantitative or qualitative returns to the company. So again, you have to understand the numbers that you can contribute to. Also in this process, talk about what it means to be successful and what the promotion schedule or salary increases might be like. While those are really important, you can also consider how you can negotiate other parts of a package, which may be more important to you. The ability to work remotely, the ability to have paid or unpaid leave, the ability to work on projects that are meaningful to you, the ability to work in locations that are meaningful to you, tuition benefits. There's a whole scope of other ways in which you will be compensated and afforded opportunities. The final piece to all of this is I would never take a few more dollars if this is not the right culture and the right community and the right teams for you. Because in your first, second, and third job, perhaps in every job, it's important that you are hiring a boss. Like, you're interviewing a position, but you are actually hiring a set of individuals. You're hiring a supervisor, you're hiring a community in order for you to learn and or contribute to an organization. That adds to your professional skills, your life skills, and the kind of life that you want to lead. So a lot of money and a lot of bonuses, not a great culture, not a great community, toxic, not a great boss, not worth it, right? And so all of that, your time, your energies, emotional energies, far more important than marginal increases. I think it's important for international students, for women, for underrepresented students, to make sure that the salary offer that you are receiving is equitable and fair. You want to be careful of those on an equity basis at every point in your career. I hope that's helpful. Continue to read, continue to talk to people. But again, the most important things and thoughts that I want to leave you with is know your number, know their number, and think of all the things in addition to a package that you might be looking for, relocation costs, for instance, tuition benefits. And then ultimately, once you put those two things together, you are hiring a culture, a community, a company, and leadership that will mentor and advise you. And all of those things must work in order for you to have a great, successful first and second steps in your career. And be mindful of those when each of you become supervisors and leaders of your own teams and your own companies down the road. Thanks very much for joining us today, and keep the questions coming.